1978, Dr. Bill on my left and Ed Schumann on my right and I were in the drugstore along with Joe Walker, who is not with us today, passed away quite a few years ago. Anyway, we were talking about St. Patrick's Day parades and the fact that Blue Springs didn't have one. So after a couple of cups of coffee, we decided to walk across the street from the drugstore to the keg to have the St. Patrick's Day parade in Blue Springs.
Actually, what was occurring, we were all sitting around and discussing the fact that Murphy was having a parade in downtown Blue Springs, or forget that, downtown Kansas City. And it was the second largest St. Patty's Day parade in the country. Who really cared how big the parade was or how long the parade was? What was important was to have a parade. So we said, why don't we do this? Why don't we just walk across the street rather than expending all this energy and so forth and so on. So the three of them, actually Walker and Fast Eddie O'Schumann here and Mr. Meyer, actually walked across the street. We're having a good time, and that's really what it's all about. And
year two, we all met here. It was a Saturday. That I remember. But anyway, he watched us walk across the street, and I turned around and looked back. When I looked back, he folded up his chair, put it back in his car, and drove off.
He was gone.
That was the first time we ever had an audience. So.